That's the name of the game. We're gonna start with just like a classic build of Bottles. Like rather straightforward, not really doing anything special, but we're just gonna play it because it sounds fun. So, normally right now, the big baddie in terms of enchantments is Boros Auras. But this is where that deck kind of spawns from, and is sort of a modern classic. But the main idea is we play 12 creatures only, and that is going to be 4 Slippery Bottle, 4 Gladepover Scout, and in this case 4 Basara Tower Archer. All of these have hexproof, so hopefully you can play one of these on turn 1 or 2, and then you just load it up with enchantments. Now the reason we're going green, 1, because that's what the old deck did, but 2, we have Rancor now from Marvel Superheroes. So this is a 1-mana aura. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0 and has trample. When it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, we get to return it to its owner's hands, which pairs very well with Audacity, which is very similar, +2/+0 and trample, but when it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, we get to draw a card. So now we have 8 +2 and trample effects for 1 mana, which is super sick. And then I would say the other biggest draw here is we get to play Lion Umbra, which is +3/+3 Vigilance, Reach, and Umbra Armor, which means that if it would get destroyed instead, you basically regenerate it, but you lose the Umbra Armor. Kind of just helps your creatures against board wipes and things like that. Obviously, still weak to sacrifice effects, but I think this card's pretty good. Besides that, we're just playing the other sort of Aura staples. We're still playing Ethereal Armor. We're still playing All That Glitters, 4 Shelter by Ghost to pair with our Fragment Realities, and then just a couple flex spots, a single Sentinel's Eyes for Vigilance, and then a single Melstrider's Resolve to help us fight creatures. And that's basically it. Mana bases, green-white. We are playing 4 Peatland, just so we can have some additional card draw. You know we're not playing like Core Spirit Dancer or anything like that. I decided for this build, at least, we're just going to go for all 12 hexproof creatures, but if you wanted to, you could swap out the Archer for Spirit Dancer and have some additional card draw in that case. But we also draw some stuff off Audacity. If a creature dies, we get Rancor back to our hand, so it's like pseudo card advantage in a way as the game goes on. And then everything else is pretty much the same sideboard-wise. We're playing Rest in Peace as Gravehate of Choice, a couple High Noons, Hushbringers, Containment Priests, some additional Melstrider's Resolve to help us against creature decks if we need to, a couple Loran's Escape to give stuff indestructible, and yeah, that's it. Rather simple. I think the games are going to be quick. I'm not expecting this to do anything crazy, but oh my god, I really just want to enchant Boggle with some Rancors and start smacking people. So that's the game plan, and let's get into it, chat. We're gonna get Thought Seized, and we're gonna cry a little bit, and it's gonna be fun. Oh, I was joking. Okay, we got Inquisitioned instead. We might have to change the mana base a little bit. I don't know if I love these Verges in here, because they tap for green, which is fine for our creatures, but we really need white for most of our auras. I don't know if we want to play Starting Towns or what. Okay, opponent picked one. Let's hope they're not playing Edict. Malevolent Rumble into Yarsel. Okay, so there's a possibility they have Thoughtseize and stuff. We also have to be aware of Barrowgoyf's Death Touch. Or Thoughtseize, Liliana. There's an Ethereal Armor. Actually, I kind of want to fight that first, don't I? I'm going to take him off an additional mana. Swing for 1. I didn't actually check how many lands we're playing. We're playing 20. This is a decent amount. We might see a Yarsel into another Inquisition here, which I think is fine. I would assume he takes our Audacity. We do find a Rancor. Not worth us swinging in. Are we just gonna lose to ourselves, chat? Probably. We're kind of looking for any land off the top. Opponent's gonna rumble. They are playing Grist, but we haven't seen Liliana. No swings from opponent, but we are gonna see a Barragoyf here. We need a land. All right, chat. This is game 1. We're playing 20 lands. That's not that low. It's not that low, chat. It's not that low. Guys. Dad. What's up, Frozen? And a Pyrodoif to boot? I'm gonna cry, chat. Oh, give me a Shelter by Ghost. Holy shit. I mean, we're at 4. This does give us Vigilance, which is nice. But, we're dead here. Okay. Alright, deck. Blue-black. Holy moly. Long time no see. What's crack-a-lackin'? Yeah, we're playing... I mean, Boros Auras is a big thing, but we're playing, like, old-school Bogles. Because we have Rancor now, and I wanted to play Rancor, but... Holy moly, how are you? Haven't seen you in the age of a dog. Is it worth me? I don't really want to bring in Hushbringer. I don't mind these Melstrated resolves, though. Let's drop the eyes. Do something like that. I will say, chat, I have like a... Maybe not finalized, but I do have a beautiful version of 4-color Lutri. I went to 4 colors. Okay, we can't keep this. I really need a creature, right? Unfortunately. That sucks. Doing alright, work's been busy as always. Final 2 weeks of EDH budget league. We're hosting at our local bar. Fuck yeah. That's fun. What do you play in EDH? More breathing time after that too. Good. Good. I don't know what any of the Foon Goons are up to. I feel like I haven't popped in a while. Anything new with you besides the EDH league? Chat, we got Thoughts East. You hate to see it. We have lands, though. That's cool. Chat, what if Bogles is just bad? What if Bogles is just no good anymore? Oh, little Shelter by Ghost off the ripperoonie. Beautiful. Swing 5. Made the poor decision to play Narumiya combo. You know, I used to play that in Modern with Chord of Crawling. Got some good does, but definitely public everyone, if not at the top of the leaderboard. Haven't looked the shadow up the rest in ages. Yeah, it's been quite a while. What did I do? Our opponent just did a little hasty whatever at us. We're gonna draw into our Luris. Swing 5. But yeah, it's been too long. Life gets in the way, you know? You hate to see it. But yeah, we're just kind of chilling lately. I would really love Trample here. It's also a chance opponent has Edict or something. It's gonna keep swinging. Do we have a... No. Crotch is pretty good. He grabs a Yarsel instead. Did he mill anything relevant? Just a Thoughtseize? Yeah. How's things with you? Last time you said you looked at... Yeah, I'm just looking for another job in general. At this point, I'm at I don't know what I'm at. I'm over like 450 applications right now. Thought I had something for a greenhouse, like research with soybean and stuff, but then I never got anything. It was through a recruiting company, so it's tough out there, dude. I know I say it all the time, but my experience is rather niche, but like, you know, degree and stuff doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Are we just gonna get real aggressive here? I think so. I'm just gonna go double Rancor on the scout. Swing 5. But yeah, it's tough out there. Plum's a little, really, maybe very poor. I got about 1 month worth of rent, and my rent gets paid tomorrow. So I don't know what's going on there, but I'll figure it out. Wow, I'm just kind of eating this guy for breakfast right now, huh? I mean, there's a chance he just, like, edicts me and I cry. Okay, he's just dead, right? Okay. Dude, job market sucks. Hey, chat, look at that. Alright, this is match 2. We don't have a turn 1 play, but we do have an archer on 2, plus a handful of good stuff. So, we're going to see what happens. Opponent hierarchs us. I hope this is just Jund again. Thank you, Blue Black. I appreciate that. But, yeah, we're just kind of chilling with our streaming. I still write articles here or there. Gotta love the Foon Gang. I just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, guys. I don't really pay attention to my YouTube. I just, like, make sure I have, like, decent videos of the decks we play. But someone's watching me. So that's cool. Not much arena. Just Tuesday Night Magic. Hell yeah. I will say, like, I miss those. I haven't played, like, Paper Magic in... I couldn't tell you how long. I do miss it. Alright, chat. We're gonna throw an Ethereal Armor on here, and probably a Rancor. Are you only EDH? Was I talking to you about Modern? No, that was a while ago. What's happening? We're getting Pyroglyphed? A little bit of both. I think there's an LGS not... I haven't, like, checked out a lot of LGSs near me. I think there's one not that far, but, like... I don't even know what I have, like, old school Living End. I don't have any, like, I play Modern, but, like... I don't think any of my decks have been updated in, like, 8 years. Like, my Living End still plays, like... Demonic Dread. And Violent Outburst. Did my opponent... Oh, Jazzy dog, you dirty dog. Is this the same guy we just played? No. Who was the guy we just played? Oh no, we played Chilean, dude. Okay. I thought we could... Alright, my opponent just, my opponent just killed himself. Okay. Oh, I love it. Incredible. Kane was on untap more often. Yeah. I have like old Lantern Control and old Living End built. Nothing like that keeps up with whatever's around these days. I'm gonna run 61 cards. Still keep an eye on. Yeah, I still enjoy. I don't watch Aspiring Spike, but I browse for brews and I think the last time, I don't know the last time you were here, but the MTG, the Jank Tank is like a website and stuff. I try to keep it updated best I can, but you can go view like a deck library, and it's a little slow at the moment. But I promise those load. We're gonna maul this hand. We'll try this one, but I assume we're gonna get Thoughtseized. Have for a while, yeah. Ah, chat, we got Thoughtseized. And by Thoughtseized, I mean Inquisitioned. I know we're a Luris deck, but I think a lot of the old lists play 4 Leyline of Sanctity in the sideboard. I'm wondering if we should grab that. Website, YouTube's, some streaming, yeah. I ain't trying to do anything crazy, but you know, if you can fuel your hobby by doing your hobby, I'm here for it. Good stuff. Magebane Lizard. What the hell is my opponent doing? But yeah, we're just chilling. Feel free to stop by whenever. Hey, Bushy. We got a nice little gang of people that come hang out. Tell me how bad my decks are. Talk shit about me, you know, the usual. How's the arena meta? It's interesting. Ruby Storm is good. Boros Auras is good. There's a lot of like grindy decks like Jund Goyfs, which is what we're playing against currently, is really good. Blue-Black Psychic Frog. That's Toad's job. It is his job. Blue-Black Frog's quite good. I don't know if you know what Blue-White High Noon is, but that's... Holy shit, a rest in peace. I mean, we're dead, but it does turn off his voice, which is nice. Alright. Chat, we need to keep a hand with double creatures in it. This is High Noon, so there's a deck that plays this. Each player can't... It's basically land High Noon, and then counter everything your opponent plays. So you play like Spell Queller, Aang, Aven Interrupter, Reprieve, Remand. All the stuff that like aren't hard counters, but are enough to like stop your opponent. It's kind of tempo-y in a sense. But yeah, it's like a form of control. But it's annoying as fuck. It's so annoying to play against. But Arena got some... Yeah. Because there was like, what was it? The AC12, the Arena Championship, the most recent one, like a month or whatever ago. The breakout deck there was a team brought like a form of blue-red Phoenix with 4 Demi-Lich and stuff. Alright, we're on the play this time, so I'm going to keep a 1-land with Glade Cover Scout, and we're just going to cross our fingers and try not to cry. But yeah, that deck was made to beat that deck, but it's just good in general, so people are playing it. I'm gonna fight his hierarchy here. We don't have a white source. Yeah, these... Okay, we might change a couple things after this. These Verges are so awkward. Yeah. Dude, their card quality is insane. Esper Origins Double Baragoyf. Keeps 1. I would like a white source, please. Go. Go. That's a rest in peace. And not even the one I need. We're going to crack this Nurturing Peatland just to draw. Okay, I'll take a line number for now. But, yeah, I don't play a lot of Timeless, but Timeless is pretty popular, too. There's, like, Show and Tell, Storm. I don't even know what's in Timeless. Hydroponics Architect. All sorts of random shit. Frog decks. I'm a little confused what Magebane Lizard is for. I think he just took out his worst card and put in Lizard. Oh, let me update. Boomer Bogles. Alright, chat. Apparently, what is whatever our opponent's doing represent? I don't know. It's awkward that we, of course, drew these Verges when we needed the other thing. Oh, yeah. But Stort's okay right now. They banned a Johnny and stuff, which made Boros Energy disappear. Eldrazi got up a hammer not too long ago. Okay, opponent hard pass the Pyroglyph. Domes me for 3. Give me... Okay, I didn't want that, but I'll take it. We're just going to be swinging with 6/6s. Wonder if we'll see an Esper Origins here, or he's just going to play the Goyf. Plays a Barragoyf. Domes me for 3 again. Cracks a Vista. Finds a green source for a Hierarch. Okay. Doesn't swing. Second line, Umbra. He blocks... Does that make me lose both of my Umbras? Or does it only trigger off one? Oh, it only triggers off one. That's pretty cool. You get to pick. That's interesting. I guess it's a replacement effect, right? So after the first one resolves, it's technically not being destroyed anymore. Chat, we need Burning Inquiry. Another Pyroglyph. Opponent hits me for 4. Ow. I would love a white source off the top for the life of me, please. Gaben. Gaben, please. We're not... Yeah, we have to block, right? Oh. Give me a white source. That... Wow, okay. We lost to our mana base, chat. What the fuck? That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, these Verge lands, I don't play enough basics to support them. I don't know why I put them in the first place. Jesus Christ. For those of you at home, I'm sorry I never hit record. Nothing's going on. Our opponent tried to blast zone us, and we besieged it, and then they ooted us, and we exiled it. And that's where we're at. Best of 1 in Hearthstone MTG, you don't have a sideboard. That's true. There's just so many gimmicks you can get away, especially with, like, the hand smoother. But decks that normally wouldn't do anything are just Whatever. I'm waiting for an Ugin's binding here. I don't really know. He's trying to do something. I don't really know what he's going to target. Probably his thingy. Yeah, he never get punished for it. Okay, there's the Ugin's binding we were talking about, Chad. However, we do get to throw this on here. And he has nothing in hand, so I think I'm just going to swing at him. Might have been a mistake. He gets to play the labyrinth. He could... Oh. Okay. I thought he would have bought the Devourer back. But he didn't. Surprised he didn't do that. Okay, he's gonna do it anyways. Alright, chat. So he's gonna Devour. Is he gonna blink? Mm-hmm. Of course, we run into the deck that can interact with enchantments regularly. A land off the top would be nice. So we can Shelter by Ghosts. I almost think I take the Ugin over the Devourer. He's got one card in hand. Obviously, if he draws another big top end, we lose to Ugin's binding. K-Command also stops us here. What else stops us? A lot. Yeah, he's got an All Drifter. Alright. Fuck me, chat. Fuck my life. Our mana was good. These are all cast traders. I don't even know what I want to side in. Pithing Needle. I don't even know if Rest in Peace is worth it, to be honest. Ugin's Binding is gonna fuck us a lot. But I wasn't... You just really don't see... You don't really run into Eldrazi much anymore. At least I don't. Yeah, best of one's hot garbage, chat. Don't play best of one. What's our rule? That should be... We should have, like, some commandments for stream. Number 1, don't let Plum play best of one. So every time I think it will be a good idea, it's not a good idea. And I just get mad. I know Rest in Peace isn't that great of a card against these people, but at least gives me something. Only best of one if you're just trying to grind. But I don't think I'm ever gonna play a deck that wants to be in best of one is my problem. I used to play best of one so I could, like, test something. Like, I'd hop in and be like, oh, how does this work? But now you just face Reanimator. Or Frog. It's like Reanimator, Frog, and High Noon. We are going to play this Rest in Peace, and I know you're like, whatever, Mr. Plum. But at least he's playing, what, Malevolent Rumble stuff, too? It helps enough. It is annoying that he's playing Blaststone, though, too. I was looking at another Doomsday build that just played the Emrakul package. The Shell-Dog Isle plus Emrakul. Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have a talisman or anything. I assume he has... Okay. There's the Ugin's Binding. So, actually, a Rest in Peace helped us out. He could... Null Drifter. Maybe that's what he was trying to set up. Which Ugin am I naming? Eye of the Storms, right? Oh, and he has fucking Blast Zone. We find in all that glitters. Yeah, apparently Eldrazi's just a bad matchup for us. They got all the tech. They got all the tech for us. It was probably better to just play Archer there. But I also didn't want him to wait to crack that. At least we can Rancor plus Umbra. He's only on 4 mana. And he has no colorless. My dad works at Wizards and he said he'd let me and a few others keep our ranks through reset. My dad works at Nintendo, guys. Holy shit, a second recipe. Okay. Let's play Rancor. Let's play our Lion Umbra. I know we're at 9, but we can at least hit for 7. Does he have enough to devour me? Oh, if he has something else in his hand. Or another binding. Fade from history. Dude's teched out of his mind. Not really. We played that card a bunch against Borosaurus. Another Rancor. Well, we're gonna get devoured, maybe. Hey, actually, he killed his own. He killed his own thing. His own Utopia Sprawl. I guess we could have threw the Rancor. Maybe it's better to throw Rancor on the token swing and get it back. Oh, no, never mind, because we have a rest in peace. I'm smart, chat. I knew what I was doing. Shelter by Ghost off the top would be sick. That's not a Shelter by Ghost, chat. That's not a Shelter by Ghosts. Well, this is awkward, huh? This is awkward. Again, we could have held on to the thing so that we didn't have to microspawn. Like, we could have traded the microspawn and still had an Audacity in hand, but if he has a K command here, we're kind of fucked anyways. Kind of feels like he has a K command, and he's just gonna make tokens and draw a card. And then he'll devour, kill one of our things, swing with microspawn. We have to block. And then we're just kind of dead. Wow. Chat, we got shit on. And I would like to hit the record button. Can I play this? The one lander with a single bottle in his little... What is he eating? Chat, what kind of fish is that? Is anyone a fisherman here? Guys, Blue Black subscribe to me. Shout out Blue Black. If you don't know, Plum used to be part of a brewing team called Team Funin. And we were sick as frick, dude. Not really. But I think everyone just got busy with life. Alright. Is this Yogg? Sure seems like Yogg. Yeah. Alright. A land off the top would do us some good. You know, I kind of like that Yawgmoth's, like, good. I appreciate Yawgmoth as a deck. Also, the more I play against it, Birthing Ritual is a cracked card. I know, like, none of the decks that play it are, like, crazy. Like, ooh, a land off the top is great. We're gonna eat his... I know we probably should have ate the Ritual, but I'm just gonna keep smacking him. But I feel like this is one of those cards, it's like the new Birthing Ritual, or the new Birthing Pod, where it's like something we're gonna have to, you're gonna have to keep an eye on for a while. Because it's eventually just gonna make something too consistent. Sure, there's probably something broken from Edge that still hasn't gotten noticed. Yeah, I agree. Do I need... Yeah, I want Hushbringer, right? Yeah. Wow, we kind of have a lot of tech for this. I don't want to get crazy here, though. Maybe we'll just bring in a second resolve. Why is my... Oh. Shelter's fine. I don't want like a 2/2. Oh. Drop a land. I don't know. Sure, there's probably... Like, even, is Demon Inferior from MH3? No one played fucking Demon Inferior until the... whatever you call it deck. Fragment, Glator... Yeah, we're gonna try this out, chat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. At least I've never seen anyone play Demon Inferior before. What you would call it came out. What's our opponent gonna play? Hapatra. We'll play our Rest in Peace. And then we can scout plus... Well, we'll see. Oh, Chad, he's got the snake tech. Chat, what do I do against fucking snake tech, dude? Alright, so we have a 6/4 first strike trample, which we can throw a Lion Umbra on. I feel like we're gonna get all our stuff blown up, though. Yawgmoth. With nothing happening. I think we'll see a Hierarch sack. He is tapped out, which is nice. A Shelter by Ghost off the top would be great. He's gonna sack that into a 2-drop, correct. But we also... Okay, we're doing fine, chat. Second Rest in Peace. Opponent's never seen someone play Lion Umbra before. Opponent's gonna sack to at least get me something. Does he... I guess he knows I have first strike, right? Or maybe he doesn't know. He's just trying to get some Marionette Apprentice stuff. Alright, opponent's at 5. I think he's just looking for an answer to our enchantments, so... He did draw Thoughtseize. It makes him go down to 3, which makes me feel like he's trying to check if the coast is clear. No. No, he's not. He might be digging for, like, haywire mite or anything. We're gonna try and eat his yogg. He could have Shieldred's Edict or something. Force of Vigor on what? My, whatchamacallit? My Trampler? So now he has a snake. Do I want to do anything? I mean, we still have Umbra. I won't attack into that, though. He's gonna rumble. Doesn't find anything relevant. Actually, Token's quite relevant. We gotta find an Audacity or another something. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of fun stuff from... We find another Bogle. I mean, we could just say fuck it and swing. We lose Umbra to that. Oh, he found a Peatland. That's pretty good. I have to pee, chat. Yeah, there's just a lot of fun stuff. Cursed Mirror, Cursed Wombat. Oh, there's our Audacity. Ooh, does he have another force? No. Got him! Hit record. What do we got? Scout. This hand seems fantastic. We're gonna get Thoughtseize, and I'm gonna hate myself. Okay. I mean, a Johnny, Antraptor, Arena of Glory, Broodscale, Birthing Ritual, Bogart Trawler, Brain Surge, all the Eldrazi, the MDFC lands that enter untapped for 3 life. Crazy. Yeah, Demtoes, this is fucking Bogles. What's it to you, bud? Ooh, opponent's got a little force negation, huh? This is old. We're playing fucking Boomer Bogles, dude. But yeah, I wonder, I don't know what else would be. What is my opponent doing? They're just a frog deck, right? I don't know if Lauren's Escape really does anything here. Are we just assuming this is just a regular frog? He has no Luris, so I'm gonna assume Quantum Riddler. I guess a Rest in Peace is okay. I don't know. I love you too, Bushy. I mean, not real Bogles, but I'll let it pass. It's better than Boros Auras, right? I still think Dreamtide Whale is kind of hot. You think we're gonna get Thoughtseized on 1 again? And I'm gonna cry? Probably. Oh yeah, I called it. Okay, so I think we should play Leyline in the sideboard, like old school Bogles did. Because most of the time, if everything's so grindy, right, we're just trying to see discard all the time. Holy shit, a Psychic Frog. Where'd that come from? So I think we should take a page out of that book and do some stuff. No, not in this build. I just wasn't thinking about it. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the last time I played Leyline. But if we're gonna brew this kind of stuff, I'm sure that would make a lot of matchups much easier. Oh, the old double frog. Holy shit, chat! We found a land or a scout. It's all ogre now. Are we gonna get forced? Probably. Alright. Well, opponent only has 2 cards in hand. Obviously, they're gonna draw some more. Remember when they printed Nadu? Crazy. But yeah, dude, this MH3 was disgusting, wasn't it? I still think Party Thrasher is pretty good. I know Spike's played that a few times. Ooh, he's got a Baleful Strix, too. We find a Rancor. And he has another... Well, maybe he doesn't have another force, but... I'm gonna swing at him. He'll block with whatchamacallit. But still take 5. Oh. What does this do? What am I trying to replace? Oh, am I just... What happens if I click Rest in Peace? Nothing. What? Instead, remove all damage and... Why did it do that? Why did I have to pick Rest in Peace? Yeah, but that's just if it's the creature's destroyed, right? And this doesn't have anything when it goes to the graveyard. You just destroy the aura. Odd. Remember when they printed 3/3 Elks? I do. It was incredible. Psychic Frog is still a disgusting card. This is an atrocity, chat. I just want you all to know that it's an atrocity. We could draw, like, an ethereal armor or something here. That's not an ethereal armor. Gross. Frog's an atrocity, dude. Down. But is there anything else that we can break? Probably not. Sven's Reclamation's pretty good. Shrieking Drake. I think people found all the bangers. I think they found all the bangers, chat. Get my lord's name out your motherfucking mouth. So he has 2 cards So I can block this safely. Which, a very odd swing from our opponent. And he's playing a Toxic Deluge. Gross. I think we're just dead, chat. I think we're still fine with what we had. I like that sneak. I mean, no one plays Sneaky Snacker in Historic, but I know it does crazy. It's crazy in Pauper right now. Tamio meets this. What if we made Temperamental Oozewag a thing? No, we're not gonna make it a thing. What if we made... I don't know. I don't know how to break anything else. We can't. It's impossible. No creature. Ooh, some creatures, chat. I like it. Toxic Deluge sucks for us, huh? I'm gonna chuck the plains back here because we want double green for whatever. Hey, I mean, when I get to play Frog, it's great. When other people get to play Frog, it's not cool. Do you guys remember that Twisted Riddle Keeper deck we played? With, what's the other big Emerge guy? Elder Deep Fiend? Fucking love Elder Deep Fiend, chat. Fucking love Elder Deep Fiend. The frog give it, the frog take it. You're not wrong. How you doing? Demtoes, what's crack-a-lackin'? Toxic Deluge is annoying because it gets around Umbra Armor. Hopefully he just plays a frog here. Did we see a pause from our opponent? I don't remember. No, we didn't. I'm ready to be deluged next turn. My body's so ready, chat. I haven't touched this since Marvel came out. Oh my god, another frog? Chat. Double the frogs, double the fun. Is this big enough to outcompete him? He has 5 cards in hand? Yes. I feel like if he doesn't block... Am I playing... Do I need to play this Besiege? Yeah, I probably want to draw Luris next turn. You're not really missing anything. Should we draw a card? Let's just swing and see what he does. He's just on the back pedal right now. We're also at 32. But if I know anything about a frog, okay, never mind. I think this deck's kind of hot, actually. I know we lost to ourselves that one time, but if we take out some Containment Priests and that, and we throw in... If I could spell, too. And we be smart and we throw in all the ley lines in the sideboard. So that we don't get Thoughtseize on turn 1. Or targeted with sacrifice effects. I think it feels pretty good, to be honest. I think starting town's fine. I don't really know about these two. I almost just want to, like, just up our numbers. I think I'd rather just play the full 4 fragments and just make it nice and clean like this. I will say I like the full 4 nurturing peatlands. But I mean, like I said, there's not a huge reason to go for green-white over current Boros. Boros just has more, like, raw power, especially since they play Spirit Dancer and Light Paws. But, again, I think access to 8 trample effects for 1 mana, plus Lion Umbra to save you from stuff, and just, like, plain old hexproof creatures in a world of fatal pushes everywhere feels pretty good. We lost that 1 match to Jund, but that was just our mana. Yeah, you got it, Dumtoes. Bogles is Bogles. It's not the worst choice I've ever seen. Especially right now, like I said. With a low amount of sacrifice effects going around. And I'm sure with some crazy hands, you can outspeed people pretty quickly. But I think the core's the core of Bogles, right? In this case, like, Ethereal Armor, Audacity, Rancor, Lion Umbra is, like, disgusting. Shelter by Ghost is just crazy, and then just do your thing. So, I liked it. I mean, we went, what? 3-2? 3-2. Maybe would have went 4-1 off that Jund. But that was my mistake for building a mana base, so don't talk about that one. But, anywho, rather simple. And... well, actually, Rancor is what? Is Rancor a mythic? For the most part, it's not that expensive. Besides the lands, like, and Rancor, everything else is just commons and uncommons. So, you could sub out Fragment for something else, play the full 4, like Melstrider's Resolves or something. And, yeah. Alright. It's Bogles. Bogles is Bogles. That's it for me. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.